Hello and welcome to this new video. My name is Renan Limousin. I'm the Senior Sales Engineer at NetAlly for the EMEA region. I have created a video which is related to the AirMapper on the AirCheck, so AirMapper application on the AirCheck G3, that you can also find on the Ethoscope EXG 300, the Cyberscope C and Cyberscope Air. It does give you the possibility to run some survey on the passive and active mode and export all those data that has been collected on site into your Link Live account. So let's have a quick look on what and how it looks on Link Live. So Link Live is the cloud service from NetAlly. It's free of charge. You will just need to claim your device into that organization. And when this is done, all the tests that will be run on the AirCheck G3 or any other devices from the NetAlly portfolio, it will be uploaded into your Link Live account. But for now, let's talk about the analyzing all the information that we have done when we actually did a survey, the on-site survey. So mentioned before, you can do passive and active survey at the same time, since the device does have, well, the AirCheck G3 and all of the devices that support the Wi-Fi, such as the Ethoscope NXG, Cyberscope C, and Cyberscope Air. Those have two Wi-Fi internal antenna, AC and AX, that give you the possibility to actually run two surveys at the same time, so passive and active. So let's have a look in here. I will open the Wi-Fi survey. And on the first, you will see the signal coverage, so signal dBm in here. And I want to get a little bit more information of the best signal coverage and the worst signal coverage, as you can see when you actually go to the dark side on the left here. You also will be able to see the path. So where did I start? Where did I end? You have the value. So all those numbers that you see here are all data points. Those are being collected on the device. So every point that you see in here on the AirMapper, this is the AirMapper on the device itself. All those spots or dots that you have here are collecting points, which you will find in here. And every time you select any of them, then it will actually give you the information of the SSID, BSSID, and everything related to that on below there as well. So what's important here is that when you do a survey, you collect a huge amount of data. So what you can actually do to make, when you do some troubleshooting on specific area, you can go to a filter here and you can actually select your SSID, the one that you want to look at to have more information of. You can do the same with the band. So we support 2.4, 5, and 6 gig. You have, and we have a full visibility on Wi-Fi 7, 802.11b as well. You can actually do the filtering on channel, BSSID, APs, and so on. And then when this is done, you can apply. Let's see on the top one, for instance, I will actually select one SSID only, and then I will apply, and then you will actually see on the map what is the relation for that. So let's go back to all of them. So you also have the AP location in here as well. So AP location is accurate if you take the time during the survey to actually collect as many data points as possible. It's not that every 1 second, but if you do every 5 seconds, getting new data will actually give you more accuracy of the exact location of those access points. If you have done a survey rushing it a little bit, so you can actually manually move those access points and place them to the correct location. And you can do that with all of them, obviously. Now, what you can also do, you have the noise information. So those information back to the same, you go into autoscale, and autoscale is going to actually give you the information of the best and worst value that you have in here. You will do the same with the SNR interference, co-channel interferences. You can auto-scale them as well. And you have the little gauge on the top to actually say that I just want to have the information of -64 dB, and so you can actually just see and modify the threshold on the top in here. The information that you will get from an active survey, remember the huge list that we have when we actually look at the passive survey and we select any of those data points. They have a lot of information showing in here. Okay, there's a lot of SSID, BSSID, and so on. The difference with the signal on the signal coverage with the active survey, I will select the exact same data point, is going to give you only the SSID that you are connected physically when you were doing that survey. And then to connect to that specific network, you will have to run an auto test. But again, this has been explained in a previous video on AirMapper, so please check it out. What you can also do in here is use this insight utility. So basically, we have all the limit that has been set in here. But if I say, well, SNR 25 is way too low, I want to actually make sure that I have great SNR value and everything underneath will actually be, spot as well. So I can apply this. Then I will go to run insights. And when I run insight, I will actually get all those value inside there. Are they pass? Are they failing? And all of those can actually be, just take this one, for instance. I will select this one. And when I select it, I have the impact on the floor plan of the exact issue that I may have here, or the coverage. Is it pass? Is that pass? What is the issue? I can actually see all of that. And I can export that information into the report as well. So let's see if I can see the failure on beacon overhead here. So if I go back to the edit limits and I actually go to beacon overhead output, I just change it for 20 just to have a look. Rerun the insight, so actually recalculate, and then on the beacon overhead, I have now a pass. So it is a great tool to have to actually make sure that what the input that you want to have there, the information that you want to have, the threshold that you want to use can actually be set for your own, environment company setup in a Wi-Fi environment. Now, what you can also do, obviously, you can run some report here as well. But before we do that, let's go back to something that I want to show you in more details, is this information that you do have in here. And I know this is quite a lot of information. So what I have done is I have created a document that's going to actually drive you through all those abbreviations that we have here. The SSID, service site identifier, so that's allow device to connect to your to a Wi-Fi network. The BSSID, what is BSSID? It's the basic service identifier, so it's basically the MAC address of the radio. A signal strength in dBm, so it's a decibel per milliwatts. You also have the noise in any signal interferences that is not Wi-Fi. Okay. You also have SNR, so the power radio between the signal strength and the noise level. And basically, you will have an explanation of every single topic and abbreviation that you can see in here that you may not be familiar with, such as QBSS, which is a quality-based service set. So it's 802.11e that enable the access point to communicate in this channel usage to wireless phone. So basically something that you will use to actually communicate between a client and the access point. But basically all of those information, I have break them for you in a nice PPT or PowerPoint document that you can actually refer to. If you want, you can ask our SE to provide that information as well, or that document, so you will have the full information and know how to read what has been uploaded into your Link Live account. So this is a quick overview of a survey that has been done in the passive and active mode using the AirMapper and uploaded to Link Live, and how to actually read the information in Link Live. And if you have any question, maybe you can always send us some email or come back to our ISR to ask him if we can actually provide some video or extra documentation for that topics. Thank you very much for watching,